Today, Vice President Kamala Harris oversaw the certification of the results of the election she lost to Donald Trump. It also marks 4 years since rioters stormed the Capitol, delaying the certification. Trump supporters claiming the election was stolen. 5 people died in connection to those attacks. Dozens of people were hurt. Our Sharman Sacchetti spoke with a former U.S. Capitol police officer who was there that day. Sharman.
Well, he told us it's hard not to be sad about what happened on this day 4 years ago, but he does remain hopeful.
This is an achievement medal.
Winston Penja is a former U.S. Capitol police officer who fought off rioters during the January 6th insurrection.
I was punched in the face and knocked on my back, and my baton was ripped from my hands.
He says it felt like he was in hand-to-hand combat with the mob for hours.
Like my helmet had come down so I couldn't see anything. And I remember in that moment reaching for my gun to try and prevent anybody from taking it, but thinking that this is it, that I might die right here on the steps of the U.S. Capitol.
No mention of that attack during today's certification, the vice president presiding over the joint session of Congress to count the electoral votes.
It was boring and dignified, just as it should be in a democracy where the transfer of power is not meant to be accompanied by sedition or insurrection.
President-elect Trump has said he'll pardon some of the January 6th rioters, and that has some concern.
I'm worried that he will do that during his inaugural speech. And those people were guilty of violence.
Penja has medals and awards for his actions that day. He left the Capitol Police and now lives in Massachusetts as an artist. He's done more than 30 paintings of the Capitol.
It remains standing, our beautiful dome, this beautiful sacred temple and symbol of our democracy, and try to be optimistic and still hopeful for the future.
Now, the Department of Justice says more than 1,200 people have either pleaded guilty or been found guilty of charges related to the attack on the Capitol. Live in the newsroom, Sharman Sacchetti, WCVB News Center 5.